Hail AIE and welcome to the second game between Cheledril and Hikikomori. First of all, I would apologize about the crackliness in my voice. That is what you get for using a $50 gaming headset, unfortunately. But I am going to be using a better quality mic very shortly. I believe I have this game and one more match that I'm going to cast today, and then hopefully all the games after that will be of a much higher sound quality and not hurt your ears. I did try to mess with my settings a little bit on my computer, and unfortunately I do think I made the crackling worse. So if it does sound worse, I apologize. That is entirely my fault. But we get into this game. It is between, like I said, Cheledril and Hikikomori. Cheledril, once again, the green Zerg in the top right, and Hikikomori, the blue Protoss, the bottom left. And this is on the map Blistering Sands, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with. We do have these two watchtowers in the center, a very easy to defend natural expansion with this choke point here, and the backdoor rocks with the trees to block the line of sight. It's a very interesting map. A lot of play typically happens between on this choke point here and on these rocks. And we'll see what Hikikomori does. Last game, Cheledril got some early speedlings and took out Hikikomori, and I think Hikikomori is expecting that. He is putting a forward gateway this time instead of one in his base, so I'm guessing he's going to try to block off with the early zealot here, which is a very good play for him. Cheledril again, scouting drone coming in, is going to check out this base. Hikikomori getting his assimilator down much earlier than he did last time, and I'm guessing he's going to be putting down a cyber core here pretty quick. Drone scouting in here, he's got the probe on him. Going 2 gases very early, so let's see, we might see some stalker sentry play, or maybe some early tech, very common. And Cheledril once again going early gas into spawning pool, same build we saw last time, so it worked for him last time. We'll see, might work again, who knows. Actually I do, because I played this game, but I will not spoil you guys to the end. I'll try my best not to tell what happens. So yeah, Hikikomori going scouting this time, which he might work. He's, obviously he's expecting me to do this speedling build, and so far that's the build I'm doing. So scouting really doesn't matter at this point. He is getting that early zealot, and we should see him move this up into the choke point up here, which he does, and he's gonna, hold, needs to actually click hold position on this guy or else he'll move, but it will prevent an easy Zergling run by. It looks like Cheledril does have speed on the way, so looks like the speedling build will be going. I got some early Zerglings out already here, and some Zerglings to take control of these watchtowers. I don't know, the frame rate seems to be a little low this time, and I don't know exactly what is causing it. I do apologize for that. It is kind of odd. I know in the most recent patch, Blizzard said they stopped the lagginess with the replays, but maybe they didn't entirely. So I am still getting some. So who knows. We got some early Zerglings out. Overlord coming in here to scout for a fast expansion. Remember, Hikikomori did do an expansion, fast expand last game, which he is not doing this game. He's got a robo. I still think he needs more gateways earlier on to get more units out, but he is going for a fast robo. So against speedlings, we might see some colossi, maybe some probably not immortal play, because the immortals are not a good counter to the speedlings at all. But we might see that in conjunction with maybe some good sentry force fields, who knows. And speed did just kick in, and I am pushing up the ramp. And good hold by Hikikomori, not going to be able to take that out, and he's pulling back, not going to be able to take out that Zergling, or that Zealot, excuse me. More Zerglings incoming, and going to go start working on those rocks. And so far, Hikikomori doesn't have anything over here, so he's not going to see this. That could not be good for him. Cheledril grabbing the expansion. Also putting down, it looks like a roach warren over here. So he's probably going to transition to roaches. Does have drones on the gas again, and putting down a second gas. So yeah, definitely switching into roaches. Much more gas intensive than the speedlings. And it looks like these rocks are going down unnoticed. Hikikomori getting a observer out. And he does have a robo bay, so he is going to be going for some Colossus here, which is not a bad choice at all against the speedlings. Definitely perfect counter to that. And no warp gate technology this time. He does need to be getting that thermal lance upgrade soon. The Colossus is on the way. He needs to be chrono boosting that. He's got a lot of chrono boosts saved up that he needs to be using. And yep, thermal lance on the way, chrono boosting that, very good. Cheledril here spreading the creep to his natural expansion. It's always a good thing to do, and it looks like these rocks are going to go down. And let's see, is that Colossus, I don't know, is it going to get out in time? And Cheledril is going to see all this, going straight for the probe line here, take out as much as possible. And I think that Colossus is going to get out. Hikikomori coming in, Colossus is out, and Cheledril trying to get a surround on it. But the Colossus, very good move by Hikikomori, bring it down the cliff. Cheledril is moving out. So very good play by Hikikomori. Did lose quite a few probes, but he did move them away to prevent any further losses. He's going to need to start pumping probes here. But good micro on that Colossus and on the rest of his units to ward that off. That was where he had failed last time, and it looks like he is adapting his strategy, which is always a good thing. StarCraft's all about adaptation. Cheledril now getting this expansion starting to go, so his income should begin to climb above Hikikomori. Yeah, you can definitely see that that last attack was a huge hit to Hikikomori's economy. Cheledril is up 25 to 13, nearly double the gas and the mineral income as Hikikomori, which is going to be adding up quickly. There's nothing you want more, or nothing you don't want your Zerg opponent to have than a great economy. Zerg thrive when they get that economy going and can macro up. Zerg are all about the macro, baby. Hikikomori got an observer up here, going to be watching for a push, and looks like Hikikomori did get a forge up. Is getting another Colossus. We'll keep the production. Cheledril just keep on pumping the roaches. Does have quite a few roaches. That's a very nice little force there. And let's see in the army. Oh, we got a little. Hikikomori was moving across the map. Some force fields, not really doing much against these Zerglings. Cheledril focus firing with the roaches, and I think the Colossus will go down, and it does. Very good micro by Cheledril, taking out that force, although he definitely had the army advantage going into it. Hikikomori does have another Colossus out, with another on the way, and some cannons going down, but I think it's too late. These roaches do absorb that Colossus fire pretty well. They have a lot of health, and there's the GG by Hikikomori, and Cheledril wins the match, and we'll be going on to the next game.